Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this high five video. This is the high five best elite figures from the first 20 series of the Elite range. Now, I have just finished recording a review of all of those 20 series. Took forever, but it was a lot of fun as well, so I'll put links in the description below to all of those. But yeah, I just thought this would be a fun, quick little snapshot to talk about what I regard as the best 5 figures from those series. Now, there are some massive omissions, and I just wanted to explain why. So things like King Booker and Big Boss Man, Chris Jericho, Shawn Michaels with the European Championship, all of these have been re-released in later series, so maybe that means that you don't have to get them within the first 20 series. There are other ways of getting those figures, so kind of thought leave them out, give some other figures a chance, because definitely some of those would have featured. So at number 5, I've got William Regal. This is William Regal from Elite Series 8, and everything about this figure just screams quality. Just look at the face scan, the hair type, the hair colour. I think the body type is great. This is all about that robe though. Look at that robe. Look at the detail on that thing. Number 4, CM Punk. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that prefer different versions of this figure, but for me, this is the iconic version, and we are going to Series 16 with the white t-shirt and the hand holding the lightning, and it's just brilliant. The ring attire is brilliant. The only thing that bugs me about this figure is the facial expression. It just looks a bit bland, it looks a bit flat. I'm sure they could have done something much more exciting, and as a result of that, you know, that's what stops it from getting that top spot. If the facial expression was just that little bit more engaging, this would be number 1. No two ways about it. I love the tattoo detail, the accessories, as we said, you know, everything about the figure is perfect, except that facial expression is so frustrating. At number 3, the Thunkosaurus Brodus Clay. This is a fantastic figure, and at first sight you might look at it and go, it's not that special, but that whole tracksuit comes off, and underneath you've got him in his singlet, nice orange colour with like white kind of highlights on there. You've got big, you know, tattoo pieces and tattoo detail. I think the face scan's really strong. I think the hair's awesome. Not only that, it's a big figure, it's an imposing figure. Getting down to the top 2 now, and this is where things are going to get real interesting, because I had no doubts about these figures. These were the first ones I wrote down. Number 2, the figure I want the most in the world right now, Big Show, Elite Series 10. This thing is absolutely fantastic. You know, we was talking just about CM Punk and about the facial expression. I think they've nailed it on this Big Show. You know, he's got a big smile on his face, and why shouldn't he? He's got 2 tag team championship belts that come with this figure. One is the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. The other is the Raw Tag Team Championship. This is from the old brand split, and this is still the only way that you can get these belts. And I think that the t-shirt as well that comes with this, the t-shirt accessory, is absolutely brilliant. I think the face scan is really strong. I think, you know, the Big Show figure itself is brilliant, but there's really nothing here that I can fault. That's why I'm so desperate for this figure. But my number 1, the figure that I think is the most impressive out of the first 20 series, is John Morrison Elite Series 4. This thing just looks stunning. You put this on a shelf and pose it the way that it appears in this picture, and you have just got a real statement piece. As I said, you know, there's a lot of other figures that we could have included in this, but I just think this is not only like the ultimate John Morrison figure, but I just think that that accessory you get, that robe that you get, you know, the glasses and the detail that's on there. This is one of the most detailed Elite figures as well. Absolutely brilliant. I don't have this figure. I'm desperate for this figure. I would say this is in my top 5 figures that I most want as well. Absolutely brilliant. There are some fantastic figures in the first 20 series. As I said, you know, things like Yoshitatsu just didn't even feature because there was no room. And so, yeah, really difficult to narrow it down. But that's why if you haven't had chance yet, I say in the description below, links to all the reviews of those first 20 series. And it has been a lot of fun to do that. And it's going to continue. We're going to go into the next 20 as well. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe so you don't miss those videos. If you like the video, give it a like as well. And hopefully, I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.